The government's lawsuit against Standard & Poor's is the first major federal action against the ratings agency business for their conduct leading up to the financial meltdown. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder laid out the charges at a press conference in Washington.
S&P misled investors, including many federally insured financial institutions, causing them to lose billions of dollars. Put simply, this alleged conduct is egregious, and it goes to the very heart of the recent financial crisis.
In their filing in a California federal court, the U.S. Department of Justice alleges S&P, quote, knowingly and with the intent to defraud, devised, participated in, and executed a scheme to defraud investors.
At the very least, the Justice Department is going to have to show there was some indifference to their own internal policies at S&P that allegedly were not followed to the detriment of the investing public.
The Justice Department had been in talks with S&P to reach a settlement, but news reports suggest S&P's parent company McGraw-Hill balked at $1 billion-plus settlement figure. Now justice officials say they could pursue penalties in the neighborhood of $5 billion. For their part, S&P issued a preemptive statement saying a DOJ lawsuit would be entirely without factual or legal merit. It would disregard the central facts that S&P reviewed the same subprime mortgage data as the rest of the market, including U.S. government officials. Typically, banks that structured the mortgage deals paid the rating agencies for their analysis. Critics contend that's led to an inherent conflict of interest, particularly because so few institutions were packaging the complex deals and could threaten to go to another agency offering a more favorable rating.
Any individual issuer was a much bigger fraction of the revenues, so the threat, if you don't give me a better rating, I'm going to take my business elsewhere, was a much more potent threat.
Prosecutors are building their case around 20 million pages of emails in which S&P's own analysts expressed grave concerns about their financial models. Indeed, in 2010, it was revealed that in a Senate investigation, it was found that Moody's and S&P were using inaccurate calculations, a finding that could be used against them in court. Stephen Fee, Channel NewsAsia, New York.